All right. Okay. So it's the Monday, 28th of April, 2025. We're going to be going over the week's trades and everything like that, just a little weekly update and whatnot. And, we've officially finished our 5 days of trading on the funded account. And now I'm eligible for a payout once I'm in profit. You probably hear by my voice and what I said that we're not in profit currently. But that doesn't mean we're in big drawdown, but we're going to run through all the trades. So start off with, we got the detail accounts on Monday evening. So we traded Tuesday through Friday. And then the 5th day is obviously today on the Monday. So starting trade, we hit a loss. Nah, it's not the end of the world. We lost 1%. So we're lower risk on it. And it's very, very small risk to reward. So that's one of our strats. So we ended up losing 1%, 10K, that's £100. And then commission and spreads gave us, an extra -5. But it's not the end of the world. Then day 2, we made our trade. Now, we followed our plan exactly. However, we didn't check news. And slippage occurred because of, obviously, it was red news, which could have ended very badly. But thankfully, it ended well in our favor. So we were going for a 4 pip take profit. Slippage occurred, and we ended up taking 14 pips. So it gave us an extra 10 pips, which then ended up giving us 95 quid and broke us even. So we gained an extra 1%. So we were just under break even. It was £10 under. Then day 3, we won. We won our trade. We hit our 4 pip take profit, and we gained, risking 1%, we gained 0.2% of our 0.2% of the account. And then on the Friday, we entered our trade. Although it was the way that our strat works is that we're looking at the candle and the way the candle forms and everything. And the candle was very indecisive. It was like a very much a even candle. So in order for our strat to work out whether or not we were going for a buy or a sell, it wasn't clear. So as soon as it hit break even or, a pound in profit, we just closed out just to avoid losses. It did end up going for a take profit. But obviously, it's better to, no trade is still a trade. You've got to make sure that, not over risking, because if that was a loss and then, we wouldn't have followed the rules. So we closed out, we followed the rules and everything and whatnot, made sure that we didn't lose anything. And then Monday, today, we took our trade. Unfortunately, went straight to our SL. Pretty annoying, but we followed our rules. Discipline was good. Emotional state of mind, all good and everything. I'll put up screenshots of each of the trades that we took while I was talking about it. But other than that, that's basically everything in the first week. But we ended up losing about 1.2%. Risk and spreads ended up, cutting us an extra bit of percentage. So we lost a bit more than 1%. But currently, account-wise, our current account balance is negative 108 in profit, like negative P&L. So we've lost £100, but that's fine. It's only week 1. We've got our 5 trading days done, so now the account is fully able to make payouts and everything. There is no reason for anything to go wrong. But basically, from now, this point onwards, all we have to do is just be consistent, follow the rules, follow the trading plan and everything, and hopefully we can get the first payout. We're going to aim for, 3%, roughly around that area. We don't want to go too heavy on the risk because obviously, we're still ironing, mistakes out and everything because, I've not been trading for a whole long period of time, especially with funding trading. Funded trading I've been doing for 2 months now. 2 months to get funded. I'm not a profitable trader yet. We put a lot of money in pumping out challenges. We didn't do a whole load. We did about 6 to 8 challenges. I can't remember the exact amount, but we did a decent amount of challenges. We've now passed 1 funded. That's a lot better than I can say for most other people that I know that have started trading. But that doesn't mean that we won't lose challenges or lose accounts. It's still possibilities. It's still likely to happen. Keeping a funded account for forever is very, very difficult unless you're risking 0.01%. Your strat doesn't always, currently the win rate is looking about 60% for this month. But obviously the actual back-tested win rate is 85%. So why doesn't that match up? Because I've got such a small amount of trades. So, the trades over time will balance out. But if you have 4 losing ones and you're going high risk on them, well, then you could blow your account. So just keeping to the risk and everything. That's all we've got to do. So, but other than that, this month is looking good. We're making steady progress. We've got a plan. We've got stuff in place. But hopefully this first payout, we're going to be reinvesting everything. We're going to go over a plan when the payout comes out. So when the payout comes out and everything, We'll go through the whole process of how I got the payout, what I do to request it, just so that people that are also going through this can understand it. And then we'll go through about how I'm going to be investing those profits into other things. I mean, at this point, the payout will probably be about £200-300 potentially, like if we do well. There's no point in me pocketing that. There's no point. Oh, nice, I'll go buy some new shoes or something, but then I've just lost everything I worked hard for. And then I have to cycle my own money into it. Now that I'm able to earn money from it, I might as well be recycling into it. Challenges, getting more funding, getting bigger payouts slowly. It won't be massive, but as soon as I hit that 30,000 funded mark, that could take it from being, 3 or 4% of a 10k account is £300. But when it's a 30k account, that's now 900. The challenges that you can do with that, 10k's alone, goes up massively. So it's just about building up the funding, building up the buffer. And then once I'm earning enough from it that it matches my salary and covers my expenses, then I can quit my job. Then I can just go all in, all out, Not ball out spending, but ball out with challenges and just the scaling effect, But I'm going to be, down the line if you guys want. And if I want to, I'll give up the, the strategies and everything like that, going over it. But that's just the weekly update. And obviously we've been tracking, we've been journaling, we've got everything on a spreadsheet, including like date, time, whether we went for longs or shorts, the market that we were trading on, so like the pair, entry price, account balance, price per point. So like we've got everything on it, like, exit price, trade costs, and then we have a whole page just dedicated for trade summary that has the whole year's inputted for 2025, average winning trades, all of that. Like it shows all of it, which is quite useful. So if you guys want this as well, like it's literally it's from Disciplined Trader. So just search that up and it's free. And this is definitely something, if you're not journaling on your funded accounts, I wouldn't say journal on demos. No, not demos, on challenges. There's no point. Because, why are you journaling them? It's a challenge account. You should be going aggressive on it. Unless you're playing like a 200k account and playing it really slow, there's no point in journaling. Like, it's at the end of the day, a challenge account is a demo account. You should be trading it like it's a demo account, playing high risk, trying to get there as quick as possible, especially when you're in the early stages of thing. It may cost you a lot more, but if you're able to drop 300 quid on it to then just push 5 challenges, do one high aggressive trade, one Monday to Friday, if your strat has at least a 25% win rate or a 20% win rate, you'll get one trade. You'll get one account pass. And that's what happened with us, with me. I bought 6 accounts. I traded them Monday to Friday. I traded some of them 2 days. So I traded some of them 2 accounts on one day. I passed 2 accounts in total for that week. Then phase 2, one of them blew. But then I passed the second one and I got a 10k funded. That was during the ACG 10k for $40 promo code, which was the most unreal thing. And I'm so annoyed. As soon as I made my last video, that day the promo code ended and I was literally about to buy some after I released that video and it wasn't there anymore. I was so angry. I was so annoying because that's definitely put a halt on progress. $40 is basically a 5k 10-step, like, no, not 10-step, 10% for phase 1. The 10k, that was $40, is the same price, but it's 8%. So not only are you getting 5k more funding, you're also getting 2% less for phase 1. It's unreal. It's unreal. I definitely should have rinsed it a lot more when it was around, but unfortunately we didn't. We missed the chance, but it's all right. Things will come again. Things will come around again, stuff like that. So, it's not the end of the world. We're still funded at the end of the day. We took advantage of it and we managed to do well. Instead of getting a 5k funded, we now have a 20k funded. So that's the current update. But obviously I will do another update at the end of the week, just on how the account's going, what trades we made, just to keep myself accountable. And yeah, then we'll go from there.